let me wait. Then he released Barabbas unto them, and when he had scourged Jesus, he delivered him to be crucified. The soldiers of the governor took Jesus into the common hall, and gathered unto him the whole band of soldiers. And they stripped him and put on him a scarlet robe, and when they had plaited a crown of thorns, they put it upon his head, and a reed in his right hand, and they bowed the knee before him, and mocked him, saying, Hail, King of the Jews. I want to show you something that is very beautiful that you're going to see here. Here we have a picture, and I don't know who did the picture, and this is supposedly depicting what they did with Jesus, with the scarlet robe, the crown of thorns.
Looks like Jacob Israel.
Many, many years ago, I guess some 12 years ago, I spoke about the crown of thorns, and that when Jesus was on the cross and he cried out, Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani, he's saying, my God, why have you forsaken me? And he spoke in an unknown tongue. Didn't speak in Hebrew, didn't speak in English. It was an unknown tongue. That's why even the Jews didn't know for sure. They said he calls on Elias. No, he was calling on his Father, saying, why have you forsaken me? Now, I caught something new, and that's what I wanted to be able to share with you today, and I thought it'd be a blessing for you as well. Let's see here. That's one of the ones. But it's actually Exodus. This here in Exodus chapter 3, and just for traditional sake there, I'm going to read a little bit to you in the Hebrew language, and then we'll speak about it in the English language to verse 2, but I'll start with verse 1. Umoshe haya ro'e et Zion, itro chatono kohen Midian, ve'yanachag et Zion, achar המדבר ויבא אל האלוהים חורבה וירא מלך יחובה Eliav, and the angel of the Lord appeared to him in a flame, belibat eish mitoch hasanai, a flame in the midst of the bush. Ve'ira vehine hasanei be'er be'esh ve'hasanei Einenu Oche. So literally it's saying that the bush is not eaten, but we use the word consumed. Now, this is where Moses meets God. And of course, out of the flame of the fire, the midst of the bush, you look and behold the bush burn. Let me read a little further down for you though. And Moses said, I will turn aside now and see this great sight, why the bush is not burned. Ve'yomer Moshe asrana ve'ira et hamoreh hagadol hazeh. Madua lo ida'er chasanah. Why is it not burnt? And when the Lord saw that he turned aside to see God and called unto him out of the midst of the bush and said, Moshe, Moshe, Moses, Moses. And he said, Here am I. Ve'yomer hineni. And he said, draw not nigh hither. Ve'yomer el tikra chalum shel nalecha me'al reglecha ki hamakum asha ata omed Eliav adamat kodeshu. And he says, put off your shoes from off your feet, for the place whereon thou standest is holy ground. And moreover he said, Yomer anochi Elochai avicha. He said, I am the God of thy father. I always thought that was interesting that God says this to Moses, because Moses had always wondered who his father really was. You remember he was given up as a little child and raised by the daughter of Pharaoh. So that must have caused a little question mark in his mind. Was he really a Hebrew, or was he really the daughter of Pharaoh?
House of Ham.
He says, Elohai Abraham, Elohai Yitzhak, Elohai Yaakov. The God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. Veister Moshe. And Moses hid his face. Bepinav ki yireh mehabit el ha'elohim.